Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public service announcement from the good book itself. Men have always had options, aka they've always been the prize. Now, women have been glorified to be chosen. The only time that a man couldn't choose his wife, read the book of Genesis, the beginning. When God created who? For who? As a helpmeet? Enough said about that. Because it also says he, doesn't say she. It says he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. And come together as one in union under God, meaning they get married. So, while you women out here are thinking you are the prize, no, and you're worthy, you're not worthy. The man must deem you worthy enough to accept you into his fold of the inner circle, and you are supposed to be the foundation that holds him up, to keeps him from going out on rocky terms. But while you're sitting here thinking that you are what God put here to be worshipped, that's a demon spirit that's within you. And you need to exercise it out of you to understand that if a man sees you in a good light, like God really has given all men that one thing that women, that's why you regret it. He gives all men before I finish, into the Simpson suckers. Y'all not using what I tell people, those spider senses. Okay? You know. Women, you have that sense of knowing, but for some reason, as soon as it starts, that's why you got some of the sucker simps. As soon as it starts tweaking the focus for you to focus in on that no good ass, then the veil comes down on your face and you just blinded. And then you get on the internet, how Jamal said, camera front crying that or men are no good. To the people who don't even deal with men, I don't even know why you're getting on here to be pissed off about what a man is doing with a woman, because you don't like men. You deal with women. You chose a long time ago. You weren't born. You chose to say, you know what? Looking at all this nonsense, I don't want to deal with men. I like women. I ain't talking to you. And you shouldn't be talking to us about anything. You need to stay in the background. Because unless you've had, in most women's mind, a traumatic experience, no matter what it is, with a man, you have no say-so in what heterosexual men and heterosexual women are talking about. You've already chosen that you want to be with the same sex. Well, that goes to dudes too. You wanted to be with the same sex. Y'all definitely shouldn't even get on here talking and pandering to anyone about what a man, what God has set. God has set. You want to tear down what God has set, aka the devil, Lucifer. Makes no sense. I think I went kind of offbeat, but let me go back. So basically, men have always had options. We're the ones who choose who we want to be with. Women can decide that they don't want to be with that guy. Okay, but in the long run, we were given the foresight to say, to look deep within that woman's spirit and know that she's the one. And if she isn't the one, this is where we get all these women who are mad because that's the guy she wants, but he's looking at her like, something about your spirit just ain't sitting right well with me. Now these, I don't have a problem busting you down. I don't have a problem cracking your back. But you you and me being married, settling down, having kids, letting you, bringing you into my fold to, spend my money, my dollars on you. Nah, I don't see you like that. I don't see you like that. I see you as just who you are, a Jezebel, a heathen, a harlot. I mean, it's even in the good book. Okay? The king sent off a servant to the Badlands. Later down, some years later, she's out there as a prostitute. She notices him. Guess what she does? She covers herself in a half-veil shirt. That's where they get the eyes right here. And proceeds to seduce him to get her pregnant. This is where all that new stuff coming from, where women are doing what they're doing and men are falling a victim. Some men know it, but they still too stupid to really use. We've been watered down and diluted of our natural God-given talent. That's the talent that's the talent God has given men. The right of discernment. And it's been so watered down. By the time you realize and figure it out, it's way too late. And then she has the bag, and then you pissed off. Now this video has gone a little bit too long for me, but just know this: I don't care who gets pissed off. If you people really study just even all of Genesis or even half of Genesis, you already know God made man first. Even if some of you women out there say God was a woman, why did she, or celestial being, why did that celestial being make man first? Didn't make woman first, made man first. Because they already knew that men will lead in the struggle, which is why we have options to do what we do. Whether it's good or bad, it's our option. Your option is to deny our option, counter it.